shooting a man down or getting maybe 200 or 300 people carrying you out and lynching you, but it's in a more settled way. They can let you starve to death, not give you jobs. These are some of the things that's happening right now in Mississippi. See, Mississippi is not actually Mississippi's problem. Mississippi is America's problem. Because if America wanted to do something about what has been going on in Mississippi, it could have stopped by now. It wouldn't have been in the past few years between 40 and 50 churches bombed and burned. You see, and this lead me to say, all of the burning and bombing that was done to us and the houses, nobody.
I am tired of being sick and tired. Those were the words of the woman that you see on the screen here. If you looked at the interview that they did of her, you would see the anguish, the pain, the suffering that you saw in her eyes and in her voice as she fought so hard to get equal treatment for foundational Black Americans in Mississippi during that time. She was born in 1917. She was the 20th child of 20. She would enter school, but she would have to drop out at the age of 13, and she became a sharecropper, and she would begin picking cotton. She would pick 200 to 300 pounds of cotton a day. She still continued her education through the church. She still continued to learn how to read and write and develop her comprehension skills while being in Sunday school and, of course, church. She would then marry, and then she would wanted to start a family, but she had to go to the hospital for a very small female procedure, and they sterilized her without her knowledge, so she could not have a family. She was a contemporary of Dr. King, Rosa Parks, James Baldwin, and all of them. She was one of the prominent civil rights leaders of her time. She burst on the scene in 1964 at the Democratic Convention where she spoke to the nation. The Democratic Party was no friend of hers. They did not want to seat her. Continued system of sharecropping and convict leasing. That's what the Democrats, I would say, tragedy after tragedy, because she tried and did so much for foundational Black Americans. I guess she's very unknown, but she did a lot of work for the civil rights movement. My hats go off to her, and you have to tell me, what is her name? What is this woman's name? This outstanding woman. A movie should be made about her life.